Well, as you can see, there's been a miraculous thaw. From 4 inches of snow, it's nearly all melted. It's still a chilly wind though. But I thought, just before Dixon's closes, I'll see if they have a genuine Honda one. And if not, I'll go to Philip Yule's Triumph Centre, who are open till 4. Dixon's closes at 3. Because Yule said they do Hi-Flo filters. And even though the parts section is closed on a Sunday, they'll see if they can dig one out for me, which is good of them. Dixon's Facebook page, he seems to have a bit of a smart ass. I don't know who's answering all the questions. It might just be a one-off. Rest of the lads might be decent. See him flashing his hazards for me. With the state of these clouds, we might get another snowfall tonight. Yeah, if you haven't seen my last couple of vlogs, I got a cheap deal with Oil and Filter. And someone said the filters with the little nuts on are dangerous because they can pop off. They're just a flawed thing. I'm sure years ago you could get a moulded nut rather than a spot welded one, like a little nipple plate with 8 little dots on. And then someone else suggested do a fake. See a bend, you know, if you've got oil all over your tyres. So you're avoiding the potholes. You'll be sliding down the bloody road, so that's what I mean. I can do without that kind of stress when you're riding. Am I going to slip off? Is the bloody tit end going to pop off? And you need to concentrate on the road, not be worrying in case something fails. It shouldn't fail. And then someone else said it's just a bad batch. But it's that what if, innit? Like that annoying advert on telly, nagging doubt. Swinton ad. Nagging doubt. So I've got 10 minutes to get to Dixon's. But like I said, there's always Yule's as a second backup. I might get one from each if they're doing genuine Honda ones at Dixon's. The gear's still clunky. I thought new oil would mean I'd get nice smooth gear changes again. Actually, the viscosity of the old oil wasn't so bad. I put my fleece on under my leather jacket with my high-vis padded jacket on the top, so I'm nice and warm. Although, thin jeans, because I was in a bit of a rush, so I'm not wrestling to get into my tight leathers. I know, like I keep saying, it's not wise not to wear full protective gear. I mean, you're not going to protect from an impact, but I mean it's sliding down the road. That's where you're protected with leathers, because, you know, that Big Daddy. Because you're protected from that effect of sliding down the road. Jeans, it's gone in half a second. There was one to text in one of the glossy magazines. Jeans last half a second sliding down on the tarmac. Leathers last about 30 feet before they wear through. And mine are padded on the knees and hips. And they're waiting for a Sunday bus. Blowing a gale. And there's icicles hanging from cars which suggest it's still freezing. Where are you going, Albert? Milk tanker. I wasn't going to brake, sorry. Yeah, so as I said on my other little backyard one last night, thank you very much for alerting me. I had no idea I mean, they don't flash up, do they, unless you bring that subject up. The associated YouTube videos don't flag up, and it's word of mouth. And then someone said, no, it's a reputable company, it'll be alright. But like I said, for 10 quid I'd rather have peace of mind of a normal filter. That surprised me that someone said just do them hand tight. You know, if you have a strong grip, just hand tight filter will do, rather than tighten them up to crazy torques by hand, or even with a spanner. But that's where I had the trouble before. I couldn't get a spanner on it because of the restricted access behind the downpipes. I've got one of those caps, I did 70mm with about 10 sides, you know, and because a ratchet fits in the front of it, 1/2 inch, it wouldn't fit. So I had to make my own out of a tyre lever, which I riveted to the cap after drilling 2 holes in, and it worked. And I managed to get the stiff one off. No oil lights on, so it's not popped off. And someone was asking, am I doing my spring clean? Not until it's warm. Imagine in the backyard in this stuff. Freezing hands, freezing everything. I can smell oil now. It's just the bit that spilled on the downpipes yesterday when I was changing it. I know it was Friday, wasn't it? Engine. I was saying to Hepcat Harley that I could do with a pressure washer, because a lot of the bike's inaccessible with just even a little brush. I got some thick rubber gloves because I always seem to slice my hands open on short bits when I'm cleaning my bike. So I've got some thick gauntlets, but even so, trying to get a brush into all the nooks and crannies to get all that salt gunge off, you're better with either a hose pipe, slop soap everywhere first and hose pipe it off, or a power washer. But some people don't recommend power washers, saying they can blast grease out of all the important little places. And also if you blast it near your wheels, it'll bugger your bearings up. So there we are. I've never had a power washer. Do they actually heat water up, or is it just cold water fed through a hose pipe? It's not a tank you can sort of heat up and then have a limited hot wash. You know what I mean? Blast it with hot water. I used to work at a food factory briefly for 10 months in 1992, and they had a steam blaster, hot water and steam. It was marvellous. It just dissolved grease in an instant. So that would be good for getting crap off. And I was saying, behind the radiator, the header pipes and the locking collars and even the nuts are just full of bloody rust. Because they get splattered with salt and you don't really think of cleaning behind the radiator, do you? Even the fan, all the black paint's flaked off the mounting frame. It's still open. Have you closed early? Or have they not opened at all due to the weather? Oh no, it's open, good. So, knock my camera off. I'll keep it going. And if you stay out, I'll knock it off. Hello, is upstairs still open? Oh, I phoned. Right, yeah, I phoned yesterday, but have you any genuine Honda oil filters in? Oh, it's alright, I'll come back again. Hmm? Yeah, great, I would. I got on phone yesterday panicking because I fitted a K&M with a little nuts which is welded on with 8 spot welds. Someone said don't fit them, watch all the videos. And there's some horror videos of the nuts, the weld failing and oil piddling out. So someone said change it ASAP. That's why I phoned up yesterday. Right, okay then. Right. Yep. It's all shut down. You couldn't hear that, could you? It's not 3 o'clock yet anyway. 5:02 in my watch, and that's normally fast. Yeah, I inquired about tyres. We'll get back to you. That was on Facebook and they never did. And when I was talking about that Kawasaki bike, I just said this bike has been left on the car park for a week, and some lad said shocking. And I said, well, does that mean you know whose it is? Shocking. What's that meant to mean? No, they just said it's all shut upstairs, we close at 3. You think they say I'll nip up and get you one if you're concerned about this one failing. There's nothing like good customer services. I've been going in there for 35 years. Right, I'll go over to Yule's. They said they didn't know if they have one in. I didn't see his finger, he should have flashed his lights. Yeah, yesterday he said, I'm not sure if we have any in. He said our parts department is closed on a Sunday, but I'll tell the lads to dig one out for you. A Hi-Flo. I said, no, thanks very much. So we shall see. Fucking hell. You don't use indicators at all, do they? They're dummies. The grotty area by the canal side. Oh, I've had a thaw in Blackburn too. I should have set off a bit earlier, but I've just had a shower. I was sweating in bed with my 2 furry blankets on. Well, all this might have gone tomorrow. Just to put the heating grips on. It's not too bad yet. Maybe on the home journey. Middle of March. And weather like this. I said to someone else, I said, yeah, our winters last for 6 months, not 3 months like they're meant to. In normal countries, it's like proper seasons. There's 4 seasons of the year. Each is meant to last for 3 months and slowly drift into each other. I think they started in October, November, December, January, February, March. Yeah, 6 months of freezing temperatures. keep looking down for an oil warning light if it's suddenly lost pressure. I know it makes you paranoid, that's what I mean, that little worry is always there. And that's what I can do without. What if I'd gone up Lake Districts and been in the middle of a mountain pass, middle of nowhere, no mobile signal, and suddenly your back end goes squiggly, dolloping oil all over the road. I think well, I don't need to if I get a decent filter, but I thought of carrying a little bag of spares if you're going a long bike journey. In fact, in foreign countries you're meant to carry a pack of spare bulbs, aren't you? I'm on a bumpy bit here. I think it's France, or maybe even the rest of Europe. I'm on a bumpy bit, bloody hell. It's bumpy all over. Yeah, the rest of Europe or France and Germany you're meant to carry spare bulbs for indicators, rear and front. Or is that just for cars? And bikes, I think you're meant to wear high vis and even some reflective stickers on your helmet. I seem to recall. Anyone know? Are you still watching? And I was looking in the record shop, they actually have some singles boxes, a little square box, little neat thing. And I thought if it had a nice solid base, that'd be ideal. Just to put a few bits in, a can of pop, spare bulbs, a few bungees, a few spare spanners, which is better than your bike kit. I've still got my bike emergency toolkit under the seat, but it's a very limited stuff that's in. But I've said before, I'm not really into long journeys anyway, so was it really necessary? That trip to the Lake District in 2016 just timed me out, I was knackered. 200 miles. I did stop for a coffee on the first one, and then the second one I stopped for a chip, butty and a brew. But no, you need a proper rest. I feel my hands going now. The thing is, if I flick the switch for the heater grips now, they won't have warmed up proper till I get to the shop. So it's a bit pointless. So you might think it's a bit of a panic over nothing, but like I said, I'd rather have it swapped. You're doing over it. I could do it tomorrow. Like I said, I'll see what the weather's like. Ideally, I should do it tonight when the engine's still a bit warm, let it cool down a bit, and it'll come off easy. Well, it's not really very tight anyway. I could use the nut for its intended purpose. Getting the bloody thing off, chucking it in bin. No indicator again. And fit this Hi-Flo one, if it's in stock. Well, if it's... No, we couldn't find one. It's a normal Honda fitment, very common, a spin-on filter. They don't really differ much between models, surely. Yes, they do, and don't call me Shirley. Anyway, nearly here. As Bandit now said, he's never had any trouble with these, and I haven't had trouble with mine. This will be the fourth one I've had. I've never had any trouble with them, but when you see those horror reports, as I keep saying, it's just a concern, isn't it? Sapphire painting and decorating. Very good of them to open on a crappy day like this. I think it was a trophy on one of them videos I flagged up. So imagine that thing going skidding down the road just because of a failure of a bloody oil filter. It was just a still picture, no actual footage, but the actual moving footage was a lad at a petrol station and a puddle of oil suddenly appeared. Where is it on that? There's a level. It might not have been a trophy, it was a triumph, a big tourer. I'm not familiar with them. No puddles, no drips. Horns there. Little tinny horn on them things. We looked at all these bobbies before, didn't we? If you look at the Facebook page, you've got a regular stream of people buying bikes. And the chap was sat on one of these. Congratulations on Mr. So-and-so with his new bobby. It's nice to know one shop's doing very good business due to good customer service, I hope. I phoned up yesterday about my concerns about an oil filter, and you said you'd have a look at your Hi-Flows and dig one out for me. Thanks. Yeah, thanks very much. I just fitted one with little bloody nut spot welded on, and I said I've never had any trouble. A lad said, get shut of it, watch this video. And there's a lad in America on a Triumph actually, on at traffic light. Look at that, man. And it's just piddling out, and it's just failed at the weld. Yeah, so I've been panicking ever since. Although I just took one off, I've had no trouble with t'other, but it's that nagging doubt you can do without any stress when you're on a bike. Is it going to pop? Is it going to pop? Yeah, I phoned yesterday and you said, oh, we do Hi-Flo, we'll see if we have a standard Honda spin-on type for him. Well, I've fitted it and it's alright. I just checked it getting here, but like I said, a load of lads on YouTube have said, ooh, watch this video, and there's about 5 videos I've watched. One lad in this country and others were American, and in fact there's a big touring Triumph, it slid down the road and got wrecked because it piddles all over your tyres, and he's lost it. So that's what I mean, it's that little, yeah, 2004. I'm going to chuck it in bin. The British lad said, I wrote to Kane and explained when it's failed I could have been killed, and all he did was send me 2 new ones, so I chucked them in bin and got a proper genuine fitment. So that's what I mean, it's not worth sliding a bloody bike down road and injuring yourself just in case, you know, it's that in case, if it's possibility it could happen, it might happen. Thank you. Yeah, it's the cheapest chips, aren't you? That's what I mean, for less than £10, it's that peace of mind. Oh, thanks very much. I'll put some in your charity box as you've been so kind. Right, thank you. No, that's very good of them. nice models, aren't they? But they're all a bit small for me. Being 6'6". How big are the Bonnevilles now? Are they 900 twins or what? I know nothing. It's like I said, I got some stick for it once looking at Rivington, because I said the cubic capacity is very rarely on side panels of the old classics, and some old fart said he didn't know what he's talking about, because I had no idea what size these classic bikes were, and it's the same with the modern ones. Oh, excellent. Thank you very much. Yep. I'll use my debit card, I think. Well, I don't normally get it out, get my bike out, if it's cold, but like I said, it's been nagging on me all night. Someone said, took it away, look at that video, what if? I said, well, yeah, what if? I'm well wrapped up anyway. I got a fleece, my leather jacket, and this high-vis padded jacket. No, I've seen a few bikes out, but not much fun when it's cold. Thank you very much. You got a great Facebook page. I might send a link to that American on his Triumph with it all piddling out, but you never know if K&N are going to win, because I went on K&N's website. Oh, it's just a faulty batch, made for 3 months in 2016. Nothing. Well, is that bullshit, like Volkswagen bullshitted about their emissions? They lied through their teeth and tried to cover it up. So you never know, but what if they say, we're going to sue you for saying our filters are crap? Although I doubt you watch my videos. Well, thanks very much for that. Thank you. You've like I said, you've saved me a lot of stress. You're riding along. Oh, is it going to pop off? Ooh. So I don't have to worry with one of these on. Thanks very much, mate. Cheers. Look at that disc. I was going to do... Oh yeah, I can see there's still a bit of meat on. Meat. I was going to do them this weekend, put my new ones in. Be alright for another week. Yeah, let's have a look at the top of this. Did I cover my lens up alright? When you see my number. Yep, that's alright. And like I said, they'll be alright hand tightened. Ooh, oh yeah, it's a Preston, yes. Card back in the pocket, Preston. Receipt, wallet. What had no money, used a lottery ticket. Alright, I'm still recording. I'll get home. I was going to go down to Aldi, but don't need anything. Got plenty of stuff in, cat food. Got some milk for my cereal in the morning. Plenty of biscuits. All the essentials. Well, there you are, well done, thank you very much, Jules. Good service, good bunch of lads. Excellent shop. And going out of the way to dig in the back for a filter for me when the spares department is closed on a Sunday. You going out of it? When is it going to warm up? When is spring going to arrive? Very busy for a Sunday. They're all shopping out, that's why. Yeah. Sorry, I'm a bit in the way there. Okay, this way. After that silver car. See, none of these are indicating. Indicate, man, indicate. I do not have to indicate. Right, come on, Grandpa. When are you meant to get in that left-hand lane, I wonder? After that junction. They messed up all the road here. Very good of you to wait, thank you. Oh, my mum's got her back home alright. Only she went to her fella's Ernie. She tootles over the hills to Ribchester, about 9 miles away, every Saturday, to go to the community centre for have a bit of music and tea and cakes and things. And if she's gone over the hills in that weather, I keep saying I'll be getting a phone call of you upside down in a ditch one night. Stephen, help me, I've slipped off the road. I said, tell Ernie to come over here. And he said, there's nothing to do. I said, go to the plough and listen to the karaoke with all the other pensioners. And good night, they all enjoy themselves. Dodge Nitro. Should have knocked the camera off. I was going to have a go at editing because my mate Paul Taylor has given me a bit of a tutorial on an editing thing. Yeah, worse on this road, isn't it? An editing facility which is free called Shotcut, not Shortcut, Shotcut. And he gave me a few pointers, but I'll have to learn. It'll take a while. A lot more complicated than what I used to use, a YouTube editor. Pain in the arse, I'm doing away with that. I've said before, it was very long-winded because you had to upload your entire SD card clips and then shorten them down. So it's simple to use, add music, add titles, a few transitions, nothing too complicated. But they did away with it. And I even sent feedback, and I said, why not bring it back, reinstall it, and anyone that uses your editing facility, put ads on the videos. I said, I don't mind, and you'll earn lots of money. You only put ads on if you breach copyrights. Miserable sods doing away with it. I'll check if Sam Smith has he learnt to use a different editor, or is he just doing straight SD card uploads like me? I was saying last night to a lad, he watched one of my videos from 3 years ago or more, can I have a sticker? Oh, I'm sorry, I did away with that. All the people I used to swap stickers with seem to have either stopped doing videos or stopped commenting, or just cut off all communications entirely without saying why. Miserable sods. Still in gale force winds, that's why there were blizzard conditions last night. Blowing sideways into my bike shelter. The yard's on a split level, next door doesn't have that problem. It's a lot bigger than mine. And he hasn't got a lean-to kitchen. It's just a living room and a kitchen and a lot bigger backyard. Although if mine was the same, I wouldn't have my music room to relax in. It's a bit warmer than my living room. Oh, I keep doing that when I come home from work as well, hitting a bloody pothole. I've got a little bag of cement at home. I think I'll bring it over here and squidge it in that bloody hole I keep going down. Oh, I get some yellow paint and throw a William Bollocks on. That even made it to America. I saw a clip of it. Someone did that, said if a load of potholes where you live, get a can of spray paint from your pound shop, either white or yellow, and draw a willy with bollocks over the top of the pothole. It said the council will sort the potholes out almost immediately to prevent any embarrassment. If there's 10 potholes, draw 10 willies. Remember we used to do that, spray a willy campaign. Actually, to be honest, I once bought some yellow spray paint from the pound shop, but I shook it up, sprayed it on my road, and it was clear because it was pound shop crap and it had all settled, probably about 20 years old. But they've actually resurfaced my street now and they did such a lovely job last summer. I bought some 3 packs of Mr. Kipling cakes. I dished them out to the foreman. So these are for your lads who've done a lovely job. Oh, thanks very much. I said, well, I've got a motorbike and it was terrible before. And because Mr. Kipling's run special offer, I wasn't bothered about forking out £3. And now they've done a lovely job. Proper thick tarmac, about 3 inches deep it was, not the bloody rubbishy spraying and gravel method. Is that a proper American Dodge? Like a Dodge Charger? Or are they sort of watered down when you get over here? I know I'm just rambling on. I'm cold and tired, but relieved I've got this Hi-Flo filter. A little bit less to worry about. Only thing to worry about now is bills. Lots of outgoings. Is he open? Huh. Oh, I could murder a Chinese. They don't deliver there though. I've no food in at all. I suppose there is time to nip to Morrison's. Got some garlic bread to dip in some hot soup. How long is this going to run for? 45 minutes. Well, sorry it's so long again. I might as well go editing it, and if I can, I'll do the full upload. Bye for now, thanks for watching.